Hey guys, CharaKool here, and welcome to today's stream. Oh, hey Dylan, how you doing? You hopped in here early. Uh, how you doing? Having a good day today? Bumbrillix, need of a distraction? Alrighty, I'll see if I can give you a distraction. Today... Oh yeah, I forgot about the solar eclipse today. How was it? That's good. Yeah, I don't think we got the full eclipse here. I think the UK, Spain, and over there got the full eclipse. What we got there? Umbrellas. Yeah, I could definitely see why it's one of those where you needed a distraction. Well, I'll try my best to distract you while I'm working on some merch. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I think the US only got partial. And unfortunately, I didn't know what time it was going to be, so I didn't even go outside to look for it. But I hear there's another eclipse later on this year. Oh, no, never mind. I guess that was the only one for this year. Until August of next year. Oh, let's see. I was trying to check and make sure my stream name and stuff actually popped up right. And I just noticed one of my tags is spelled wrong. Try to put fan art and fan and art. Okay. I think I might go because my music. Okay, if you need to leave and head out, hey, enjoy some good music, not some sad music. And let's see. You won't have another total eclipse in the UK until 2090. Whew, that's a long ways away. me actually see that other solar eclipse. Where is it going to be a total at? Let's see. For 2027, we'll pass over southern Spain, North Africa, and the Middle East. I think the next total eclipse for the U.S. for Montana and North Dakota is going to be in 2044. That's a long ways away. Just realizing my reference is not up. I'm gonna be doing some PokeKon merch. I'll say I'm gonna do one about the Pokemon I like the best, the Dunsparce. Still wish they could have gave him a better one. What? Did you opt out of Twitch training on Gen AI? I actually do not know on that. Would that be under the settings and stuff? Settings, security. I'm actually probably looking at the wrong. There we go. I found it. Let's go back to the dashboard. Stream manager. Okay. Yeah, I had to go to the account settings to actually find it, because it wasn't under the normal settings in the dashboard. You have to actually go to your account settings under your profile image. Oh, I bet. There's a lot of people who don't want their stuff in training Gen AI. Heck, I've been hearing some stuff about YouTube uh, basically attacking VTubers and stuff if you post stuff on YouTube. Because there's a VTuber I watch, Smugglana, every now and again for like just funny kind of meme stuff. She's been banned for almost a week now, all because that she was reacting to videos that the videos are not getting struck down. Her reaction was getting struck down for the what they're claiming the video is getting struck down for. So like I think it was a guy killing mosquitoes and they reported it for violence. But they wouldn't take down the original video. And if I remember correctly, the second one that got her the actual ban for a week, she was watching a Joe Rogan podcast clip, and they said something about some adult site. They named in the video. They didn't share no links or anything with it, but apparently she got struck for sharing links to adult sites. I don't know the exact wording for it. Yeah. I'll say YouTube has apparently been hunting down VTubers here lately and striking them down. Oh yeah, I was watching what was the channel name? Revsay Des video earlier about it, where he was going over it, and apparently there was another VTuber who has done nothing wrong, hasn't been banned or anything over like the past 5 years, and their channel apparently got instantly nuked. Like the channel got terminated. Not just banned, just completely terminated. If I'm remembering that correctly from the video. So definitely, if you can, go try to check out some of those videos and like social media to get the correct information, because I'm basically just going off what I've seen, and I hate it, but my memory is not the best, so I might get details wrong. All I know is I hope they don't come after me. Because literally, I'm just doing this for the fun of the game right now. I don't even get ad revenue or anything on YouTube or Twitch. Whoops, wrong layer. Man. Trying to remember if the Dunsparce has a bunch of spirals under him or just the one. I'll say my reference image only has one. Blue underside or belly with ring-like segments. I need an image. I know what the top looks like. I'm looking for the belly. Okay, I guess you just... have the spiral design under the belly. Under the first belly, I mean. Let's see. Let's see, he's got 3 rings on the tail. Then he's got the drill bit. That has a singular ring. This guy looks derpy. I guess that's one of the reasons why I like them. I wonder if this would be too big of a design to do a sticker. Ooh. Actually, whoops, did not mean to do that. Nope, I need to do a custom. I'm sorry about that. I was trying to actually change some settings on here, and I forget if I use the numpad, it messes with OBS. Alright, let's see. There we go. Let's see. If you saw a sticker of this guy at a convention, would you buy him? I think I would. Let's drop you down and try to clean you up. Yeah, I'm gonna try something new with this convention that I've never tried before. I've printed off stickers, but I'm gonna actually try to make two versions of the same sticker. I'm gonna make the shiny version and the regular version, and I got some holographic laminate sheets to put on top. And for the shiny Pokemon, I'm gonna put that laminate sheet on there to make it look a little bit more special. Or should I do it for both? Oh, come on. Sorry. My phone's blowing up with work. And I don't know why every time I try to stream, it seems to be the perfect time for the group chat to go off at work. I literally just got like 20 messages that I'm not even a part of. I'm just glad my phone's on silent mode. This is one of the fun things of being a manager. Being in the group chat, if something goes wrong, you basically hear about everything. Yeah. I say I'd look, kind of get that what look too. Because I'm literally trying to stream here and you see your phone just vibrating on the side with 20 different messages just popping up. Wait, nope. I think I'm doing that wrong. There we go. Yep. I knew it. He's leaning. Let's try to center him. Probably should use some guidelines before I started doodling them. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I'm not drawing any of his back. Well, actually, no. I can probably see a little bit of his back right here. Let's actually try to fix this. Alright, now I just need to do the base. And looks a bit better for the body, but his head kind of seems a little lopsided to me. But I'm going to fix that when I do the line art, because I'm going to try something a little different this time, where I'm going to try to use the line tool to kind of do the head and stuff. Maybe I can even use the circle tool. Oh yeah, if any of you guys watching the stream right now have any ideas on Pokemon that I could draw for merch for PokeKon, hey, throw them in the chat. I'll say I've been a little dry on some ideas. Because the only ones I can think of Pokemon wise is just drawing my faves, like the Dunsparce or Metagross, Steelix. But I want to kind of have a wide variety of Pokemon to sell at PokeKon. Yeah, I don't want to do the... Trying to stay away from the generic one that everyone sells. Like the Evolutions, Pikachu, Charizard, Mewtwo. But it's a little hard trying to decide on one, because there's over 1,000 Pokemon now, not including trainers. Yeah, I'd say that's a lot of people that only know the popular ones. And that's the ones I'm trying to stay away from. Or, not stay away from. I don't want to do as many because there's gonna be a bunch of people already selling all the popular ones. I want to do a few that's like the Dunsparce. Aside from me and I think one other person I met at a con, I don't know of very many people who actually like the Dunsparce or Dunsparce. Because heck, I was lucky to actually run into this girl twice at her booth at a convention, and I bought up the last of her Dunsparce into Dunsparce stickers she had. And I don't think she was going to draw or do any more because it wasn't selling. But I just want to have that, would you call it stock? Or variety. I kind of want that variety. That way, if somebody has a least popular Pokemon and they can't find it at all the other tables, I may have it. Let's see. Oops. Need to do this on another. Oh, that didn't turn out the way I thought it would. Let's see. Whoops, nope. Actually, maybe if I do just the regular curve tool. Yeah. Nope. Okay, that's not gonna work. Let's see, what's a Bezier curve. Come on. Come on, eraser button. Where is the eraser? Let's see. Alright, let's try this free-handed. Oops, wrong pen size. There we go. Yeah, just realized something. I'm not drawing this on a vector layer. So it's going to make this a little bit more difficult. I'm trying to clean up these lines. Yeah. Let me see, is there a way to convert this to a vector layer, or am I just screwed? Clip Studio. Convert raster to vector layer. Select the raster layer, go to the menu, choose layer, convert layer. Okay, so I can actually go in and change it. That's good. Let's see. Oops, nope. Layer. Convert layer to vector layer. And why does it look like that? let's try that again. Convert to vector, vector settings, let's anti-aliasing. I don't know what corrections is for. And the line length, line width should be 10. And let's crank this up to that. Okay, that looks better. Let's see if the vector eraser is gonna work. Yep. Alrighty. Did I completely erase that? Alright. Let's actually flip ya. There we go. And let's do this other eye. Whoops. Didn't even realize that didn't stay the same. And just realized this looks all wonky. Guess that was the conversion from the raster to the vector layer. Let's flip it back. go ahead and try to get this. Do really light lines for the drill bit and erase all the ones that overlap, and all I should be left with is this. Actually, you know what? I need to do you on a separate layer. There we go, and voila, a nice clean line art. I'm doing his belly spirals separately because it's the only thing that I saw on his reference that does not have a actual black line. Oh, I did forget something. Let me go ahead and add it. Let's see. He's got these stripes on his back to indicate the segments, because when he was done sparse, I think he had one. So the very back one has one stripe. I think the middle one right here has two, and, well, depending if you have a 2 or 3 segment. And I think this one with the spiral belly will have 3 on it if it's a 3 segment. Alrighty, I'm gonna save this as done sparse. Gotta make sure I don't put any numbers and accidentally end the stream again. And what I'm gonna do is actually pull up my reference image so I can steal some colors. Body and spiral. Did I? That's fine. They're so far apart it won't actually affect anything. Alright, let's do a color that he does not really have on him, which will be like a pink or a purple. And what was that tool? Okay. Let's go steal his body color. And oh, I just noticed something. I need to get the shiny colors. Da-da-da-da. Shiny to Dunsparce. Let's open the image. Save image. No, I don't want a WebP file. I want a PNG. No, I don't want a WebP file. I don't want to steal somebody else's fan art. Here we go. This looks like some Pokemon Go. Somebody's got it pulled up on Pokemon Go, and I'm going to use that. Wait, where'd you go? Oh, you... Colors. Let me see if somebody has... No. I really hate that they changed up a lot of this stuff. Used to, back in the day, you could literally download whatever images. Now, whenever you click on it, it's what, a WebP file. Oh, there's a PNG. Let's see if you'll load up. Yep. Okay. So I have a... Okay, the eyes have kind of a slight yellow. Maybe with the bands. And the drill is the same color as the body. The eyes. Whoops, nope. There we go. That's going to be regular. And this is going to be shiny. because I think the only thing that changes on the shiny is gonna be the blue turns into a red. Yeah. No, the blue turns into a pink. No, I thought it was red. I didn't pull a bootleg, did I? No, that looks right. Okay, I'll have to do... Let's not do the brightest shade. Let me do it a little bit brighter than that. Wait, what am I doing? I have the colors right here. It's white for the wings. And the U. Let's move you back into the center. There we go. That looks like a shiny Dunsparce if I've ever seen one. Now the only other thing that I need to do is to remove the line from here. And do it twice. Once for this color, for the shiny, and the other one for the regular. And there we go. And voila. I just need to add some shading and I'll have some, actually some nice looking Dunsparce stickers. Or a keychain. Maybe I'll do both. Name these. No, this ain't shiny. That's regular. Now what I'm gonna do is actually take all this, put you in a folder, That way, all I have to do is do the shading once. And it'll be done. The stream did not crash, did it? I mean, maybe my phone is lagging behind. Let's reset the stream manager on here. Okay. Yeah, I think my phone was just lagging. I'm trying to use it as like extra chat screen. How is nobody on YouTube? Alright. Nope, nope. I need you to move over. You're gonna add some really simple real simple shading. Let's do forgot to turn that on. There we go. I think this is gonna turn out better than the last Dunsparce merch I drew. Cause I went to heck, what the heck was the name of it? It was at the beginning of this year's AnimeCon. Not con. Jesus Christ, I straight up forgot the name of it and I went to it. Anime Fest. That's what it was, Anime Fest. It's actually going to be held at the same place PokeKon's going to be at in Shreveport. And I created some... I didn't know what I was doing, so I just did a little bit of everything. And I drew some Mimikyus where they're dressed up as different Pokemon. One was Dunsparce, one was Pikachu, one was Eevee. And they actually did pretty good. Or at least the stickers did. The prints didn't. But that was also probably my fault for waiting to the last minute to try to do them, and they were literally on yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I had a bunch of drawings on just plain white backgrounds because it was like I got home from work around midnight. I had to be there by 9 o'clock to set up, and I think I literally stayed up from 12 to 5 o'clock printing, cutting, and trying to finish off artwork to go sell up there, and had a 3-hour drive to get there. And I don't think I slept for like 2 or 3 days ahead of that. So I was a little loopy at that con. I'm surprised I didn't pass out. I mean, heck, on the way home, I nearly passed out driving. Like, that was how sleep deprived I was. Alright. Okay. Once I shrink these down, it's going to look a lot better. But I have 2 different versions now. I got a shiny Dunsparce, and I have the regular Dunsparce. Alrighty. Before I forget, I need to save this. And I'm going to create another sticker keychain. Let's see, what would be another good Pokemon to try to draw for a sticker or keychain? Oh, I'm gonna draw the OG floppy fish Magikarp. Even though I know this is probably gonna be a popular one, I still want to have my own Magikarp, just so I can draw a gold shiny version of it. Let's see. Draw his fin. Oh, I'm just now realizing he's got these spikes on both the top and bottom. Alright, let's see. He's got... Let's shrink this down just a little bit. A little bit too big on the lettering. Do like some water. Oh, wait. You go right there, and this will connect right there. And the tail's kind of the same way. Uh, it's looking pretty good. Might be a little bit too much for a sticker. Whoops. I was trying to erase stuff. I was trying to move it. Let's get this out the way. There we go. Now that looks like a good Magikarp if I ever saw one. What do you guys think? Would you buy this guy as a sticker? Or a little keychain? It's actually... This actually turned out a lot better than I thought. May be able to actually knock him out before the end of the stream today. Let's see. Let's work on his whisker. Oh yeah, I've been wanting to ask if how should I word this? I'm looking at ways of making it a little bit more entertaining, and giving you guys some interactivity in streams. Like, I've been seeing some streams where people have these little icons where you can have your own little figure or whatnot, walk across the bottom of the screen. I'm wanting to do something like that. What would you guys recommend that would be fun for you guys while you're watching the stream? Like, what would you like me to add to the streams to make it better for you? Like, the only thing I can think of is like adding in those extensions with where you can interact with the streams, kind of like the text to speech and stuff, or like add music, because I'm pretty sure some of the people who come on here don't like to just listen to me go quiet for 30 minutes at a time. Because, I mean, heck, sometimes I go to somebody's stream and just sit there and listen to the music and while they're drawing and stuff. Heck, when I first came on Twitch, I don't know what extension this guy was using, but he had something where you can literally, I think it was like fishing. Like, where you pull up in a stream, you get a little person on a little pier, and you can just start fishing in the middle of their stream. But whenever I tried to look it up later, I couldn't find it. So I'm wondering if they made that extension or paid someone to make it for them. Oh, the new? We'll say one thing about Magikarp. His colors are really simplistic. Let's see. I need to get you a little bit more on the reddish side. goes white for his fins. And for his eye. And let's see, there was a bit lighter. Let me actually steal Dunsparce's mouth color, because I think a lot of Pokemon have the same like inner mouth colors. And I think I just realized my line color was a different color. Somehow had it set to a dark blue. Right, let's get a nice deep blue. Oh man. Do all this work and I literally screw up. Alright, let's I'm sitting here talking about stuff and I straight up used my base color layer and just started painting on top of it. Actually, you know what? I need to lighten his color up just a little bit. Yep, there we go. That looks closer. Now, take all of this and throw it in the folder. Oh, wait, no. I need his shiny colors. Trying to find a good picture of his shiny. Let's see if it'll open up. Oh, yeah, it'll actually open up. And let's go in here, turn you off, create a new layer, and I think his fins and everything just all Well, I'll make them a little bit of a different color, kind of lighter. But these stay pure white. His mouth definitely turns a different color, but I think the inside's gonna stay the same. There we go. Now I have a shiny Magikarp and my regular Magikarp. Oh boy. Let's see, how am I going to do the shading on this now? Up here, going down this way, so... Add a little bit to his noodle on his face. Whoops. I think it was right here. And set you to multiply. And for this Magikarp, I'm actually gonna add a bit of glow on him. Let's go to a brush. Let's actually bring you down. And remember, he's got scales. How does this look with? Okay. And Let's actually increase the size of you just a little bit. There we go. Let's bring it down just a little bit more. Alright. Let's save you. Oh boy, oh boy. I'll say that'll be 2 new stickers and or keychains. One's actually, you know what? I need to add a little shine to him. There we go. No idea how these are going to turn out. Whenever I print them, at least. Oh. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to get a stretch. Oh. Boy. I don't know if you heard that, but I think that back popped a little. Alrighty. Let's see. I might have enough time to knock out one more. Or at least, probably the line art at least. Alright, well, I'll do this. I'm gonna do a random Pokemon generator. And let's see. Kind of want to try to set it to all legendaries, but Oh, come on. How do I set you to just legendaries? Let me see, there's another... Here we go, we got a random Pokemon picker. Let's see if this will work. Doesn't matter what gen, doesn't matter which region, include all those. Let's do genderless only. Oh, there we go. It's got legendary and mythical on there. Let's do any gender, because there are a few... I think there's a couple of gendered legendary Pokemon. Wait, why is it... Oh, come on, let me reset you. Let's do legendary and mythical. Why is it saying no Pokemon found? Oh, do I have to actually fill out all of these, like, for the different typings, the generations? Nope, that's not working. Okay, why are you not working? Okay, I think I know what was going on. I had both legendary and mythical on, and I think... Okay, I got it set up now. Now I'm gonna click this button a couple of times. Rolling the dice, rolling the dice, rolling the dice, and stop. Okay, I'm gonna refresh this one because two of them are the same kind. Roll, 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 and stop. Alright, I have Tapu Lele, Miraidon, Necrozma, Dawnwings, Solgaleo, and Rayquaza. Which one? Which one? Oh. Guess I will do Tapu Lele. Yeah. Because Rayquaza, I want to do an art print of him, not like a little sticker or something. Because I want to recreate... what was that scene in Pokemon Deoxys, the movie? Where it's Rayquaza and Deoxys fighting in the city, and literally, like, he's hyper beaming him. Basically, I want to do a city fight scene with Rayquaza. It's gonna be a simple city. I'm not gonna go too crazy on the details for it. Alright. Let me look up a reference of Tapu Lele. Ooh, that's nice. They actually have a, it's almost like, what's the word for it? Kind of like art books and stuff for, like, animation guides. I didn't realize she had like a tail or something that can roll out from underneath her. And let's see, where's her shiny form? Ooh, that'd be a good image if I can save it. Nope, WebP file. But it gives me a really good clear view of her. Alright, let's see. Let's see, she's kind of... Is she based on a butterfly? That's kind of the vibes I get off of her. I wasn't really too big of a fan of the Tapus. Let's see. Yeah, drawer kind of like waving. She's got these long almost like antenna. You got these little octopus kind of like hairs coming out the side. Let's see, she's got 2 of these, and then they all kind of just clump together. It's gonna be weird trying to actually her little whatever she's in is a bit bigger than her actual body. It's got almost like these butterfly wings on the side. Because I think she was one of the first... Well, no, all the Tapus are legendary. Like fairies. Because I think she's Psychic Fairy. Tapu Koko is Electric Fairy. Tapu Bulu is... Was he Fighting Fairy? Oh, what was the other female-looking one? Finny. And I think she was Water Fairy. Because I think whenever she closes up, she is like a swordfish. She turns almost into a butterfly. Coco's a chicken, and Bulu's a bell or a bull. Okay, almost forgot. There's this little piece of her, almost like a tail or the bottom of her body that pokes out the bottom. And you have these diamond designs on the side that actually kind of remind me of rupees. Whoops. My alarm's going off. Let's see. There are lines that go around the body that are kind of like that. Let's actually make her a little bit bigger. A little bit too big. And alright, let's try to clean her up a little. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Her big kind of antenna. So this arm's actually go above her hair. And she's got this bracelet. Which bring you down. I hate to say it, the Tapus and some of the Alolan Pokemon, I don't actually think about them that very often. Because half the time I even forget they're they were even made. Because I think when I think of the Alola region, I'm thinking more of like Vikavolt, Rockruff, the starters, Necrozma, Lunala, and all them. I don't think of the Tapus that often. Because, I mean, heck, I didn't even really use them in-game once I got, I think I had Moon, so I had Lunala. And I went with Primarina to get me the cute mermaid. I don't know why. I was never a fan of Rowlet. I mean, he's cool, it's just he was never one of the ones I really liked. But then again, like a lot of the grass type starters, I was never really a big fan of them. Because I think I typically went water or fire. And heck, if they had an option, I would do normal or steel. Because those are some of my favorite typings outside of aside from water. And I'm trying to think, there's one other. We got normal, fighting, ghost, steel, electric, fire, grass, water, flying, ice, fairy, bug, poison, dark, psychic, I feel like I'm missing one. Ground and rock. It might have been dark type. Because I know during was it Gen 2 or Gen 3? Like Absol and Sneasel. Wait, no, Sneasel's not a dark type, is he? Is Sneasel a dark ice type? Could've sworn. No, not Sneasler. Sneasel. Yep, no, it is dark and ice. And Tyranitar is dark and ground, ain't he? Dark rock. Yeah. So yes, steel, dark, and normal would be my types. And water. If I was a Pokemon trainer. I would say Tapu Lele's turned out okay. Definitely not gonna do her like some people. Whenever they see a female Pokemon or like Gardevoir or Meowscarada, they kind of just go crazy with them. Let's save you, because just in case I got in the stream here soon. But am I missing anything in your design? It doesn't look like it. Let's see. Her body is pretty much all black. Kind of like all the other Tapus. So how am I going to do this where her arm is not going to blend in like this? Without doing like a shade of like gray for her body. In her shiny version. Hello Zerling, welcome to the stream. Can I give this Pokemon huge boobs? Unfortunately, no. At least not during this stream. Because I'm making some fan merch for a PokeKon convention, and it's got to be family friendly. Oh, you looked at my drawings. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Actually, I don't think my alert went off when you followed. I think I might have something wrong with OBS. And okay, I guess either Twitch or OBS is messing up. Because I don't think my alert system ever even went off. Alrighty. Let me set you back up. And I'm going to try to finish this off. And get these lines pretty much cleaned up before I have to hop off stream. Am I missing something? Oh, yeah. A little line right there. Alrighty. I'll say I've done a good bit of work today. Nice magic art. To Dunsparce. No. Got mostly cleaned up a rough sketch of Tapu Lele. I'll have to finish her up tomorrow. Yeah. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to go ahead and end the stream tonight. Gotta be up early for work in the morning. But thank you guys so much for watching and being here. I hope you enjoyed watching me draw. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.